My name is Rosanna Raymond. I've been a practicing artist for the last maybe 25 years. I mainly work with my Pacific Island heritage, and I work with the body, with words, with my hands, through making, creating, fabricating, and activating spaces, sort of creating spaces that bring people and things together, and using the body as the space that allows the past to be in the present. So a lot of it's about connecting the past into the now. Yeah, I've been working with museum collections for the last maybe 15 years actually. It's sort of something that happened when I actually moved to England, and I lost my community, my creative community. So I went into the museums because I knew that the collections were there. And this is where I feel that museums need to have and do have a responsibility to the living dynamic that is today, so that our cultures aren't consistently framed in the past. So there's always been a somewhat unbalanced sort of relationship between the living cultures and the museum institutions, which are still a site of imperialism. So I find working with collections is a wonderful opportunity to help this be a living legacy and a positive one to try and help move this forward. So the project we're doing with Next Wave and Asia TOPA is what I call a sort of an open space project that is centered on collaboration, about coming together, about sharing experiences. This sort of methodology is definitely not for the faint-hearted or for the wallflowers. It's definitely for people who are very confident in what they're going to offer and share. The actual time that we provide with each other is intensive, so we'll be together all day, all night, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So this is based on the wānanga, which is a Māori methodology, where we come together specifically for intensive phases and learn and share. I think the audience should expect to be welcomed, that they should expect to be surprised, that they should expect to be delighted, and they should expect to be open. The setting won't be a traditional, maybe performance setting in terms of there's the stage, there's the audience, and there's a gap in between, there's that space in between. So I'm trying to close that gap where it's very much more about being very close, very intimate experience. There's definitely a lot of Indigenous and cultural concepts that are fused into us in terms of just our everyday cultural practice, and it's really important that the Indigenous is allowed to be seen in its urban context, because too often the Indigenous context is only recognised if it's framed in the past. But it's also a place for us to really bring all these worlds together, and that's where art is such an incredible, powerful force, where we can use and learn and experience our cultural heritage and share it with others, and maybe talk about things that might be quite hard. That's the wonderful thing about festivals like Asia TOPA and Next Wave, that they're able to offer us opportunities to share with other people.